Okay, so here we have a setup for a game of Convoy Hunt. We have U-007 deployed right here. Good spot in the center of the field, as the convoy of 20 ships is coming this way towards the midpoint center right there, the midpoint marker. So U-007 is on the surface. I chose to deploy it on the surface rather than at periscope depth because I'm kind of far away from the convoy right now. You go faster if you're on the surface when you move. So I want to get a little closer before I go submerge, because speeds when you submerge are very slow. So I got 3 actions. Well, I got 3 dice to roll. My crew skill is 3+. It's a trained crew, so I'm going to go ahead and try and roll all 3 dice. I haven't been detected yet. The game just started, so I don't have to worry about the convoy moving on fails. So I passed on all 3 dice. So I can take 3 actions, or I can spend my 3 successes on whatever actions I want. I think I will turn up to 45 degrees with my first success. So I will get this out. My turn compass is also my 3-inch template. I'm going to use that. I can move up to 45 degrees. I'm going to turn that way, and then let me get my ruler. I'm going to, since I'm on the surface, I can move up to 7 inches. So I will do. Was it said? No, it's 5 inches. 5 inches. So I will move 5. So that was my first action. Now I think. I want to. Oh no, that was 2 actions. I turned with 1, and then I moved straight. That was 2 actions. So now I got my 3rd action. I'm not ready to shoot yet. I'm going to do another turn, 45 degrees, and just put myself right there. I'm still on the surface. So the turn sequence is torpedoes in the water, which we don't have any torpedoes yet, the submarine activation, which I've just done, the submarine detection check. So now we're going to do the submarine detection check. After that would be aircraft, which I'm not playing with aircraft in this game. Then would be escort ships, which I will play with escort ship, and then the convoy ship movement, and then the end of turn. So right now we're at the sub detection check. So I am on the surface, which is a +2. But I am beyond 12 inches of a convoy ship, so that's a -2, so we're at 0 right now. And there's no other modifiers. So it's I roll a die, a D6, needing a 5+ to be detected. And I rolled a 3, so not detected. So after the subdetection phase would be the escort ship phase, but because I haven't been detected yet, that wouldn't come into play, so we'll skip that and go right to the convoy movement. Now at the beginning of the game, the convoy is unaware of the submarine presence, so they only move at the slow ahead, which is 3 inches. They'll stay in their formation of 2 inches from each other, heading straight towards the midpoint marker. And once the first ships pass that, then we'll find out where the exit point is, and then they'll start to turn and head towards the exit point to get off the board. And once the submarine is detected, first time submarine is detected, or if a ship is hit by a torpedo, or if the submarine fires its deck gun, then the convoy ships will be alerted to its presence from then on throughout the game, and they will move faster. They will move at 5 inches, which is full ahead. And also, once the submarine is detected, then any fails that you roll on your command dice will cause the convoy ships to react. So it would interrupt your turn while they react for every fail you roll. So if you roll 3 dice and they all 3 fail, the convoy ships will move 3 times before you get to finish your turn. Okay. So the ships are going to move 3 inches. I'm just going to move like 1 row and measuring, and then just eyeball your movements. It doesn't have to be exact, just as long as it looks like it's the correct distance. You don't have to be real exact, because that would take forever. So I just usually move a row and just move everybody else, try and stay on line with the other ones, and eyeball like a 2-inch distance. If it's a little closer, it's a little closer. 2 inches takes up a little bit of space on the board, but I found that it makes it a little bit harder for the submarine to get as many kills as it probably wants. So you have to work for your kills. The ships with the heaviest tonnage are in the center. There's 2 10,000-ton ships, and then there's like 8,000s around here. There's some 4s, some 3s, and the outside ships are either 2,000 tons or 3,000 tons. So the lower tonnage ships are on the outside of the box, and the heaviest tonnage ships are on the inside. So now we start a new turn, and there's no torpedoes in the water, so we go to the sub activation. So I'll roll my 3 dice again. I haven't been detected yet, so I don't have to worry about fails. And once again, I passed all 3 because my skill level is 3+. I've rolled 3 6s, so I get to spend those for 3 actions. If you fail, obviously you won't be able to buy an action with your fails. You need successes. A lot of your actions only cost 1 success, but there are a few that cost 2 successes. Alright, so I am going to, now I'm getting in good position to shoot. I think I'm going to move on the surface again, get a little closer, and then I think I'm going to dive to periscope depth, and then I think I'm going to fire a spread of torpedoes. So let's move. I don't want to get too close. Let's move about 5. Let's move 4. I don't want to get too close. Well, no, let's move 5. Let's move 5. And then I'm going to that was one. Then I'm going to dive down to periscope depth. So I'm going to put a depth level die at the back of my stern. 1 means it's periscope depth. And then I will use my last success to fire torpedoes. Now you can fire a spread of 2 torpedoes. So I'm going to fire 2 of my bow torpedoes. I will take 2 of my torpedo markers from my bow tubes. I have 4 bow tubes on this Type 7 U-boat. I have a stern tube that's loaded, and then I have my supply. Now when my tubes are all empty, I can spend 2 successes to reload 1 tube at a time. Alright, so you can fire your torpedoes within 20 degrees of your bow or stern using your turn compass. So you set that up, and when you place your torpedoes 3 inches from your firing point, and when you set it on the table, whatever direction it's pointing, that's where it's going to go. It's not going to deviate, it's not going to turn. So you got to place it exactly like you want. So I'm going to go there, and need to go there. So I've got my spread out. I used all my actions. Now it's time for detection check again. So on this detection check, I'm no longer on the surface. I'm at periscope depth, so that's a -1. Am I within 12 inches? How close am I to the convoy? Okay, I'm closer than 12 inches, but I'm beyond 6. So that's a -1. So far I'm at a -2, but I fired torpedoes, and that's a +1. So I'm at a -1, and you need a 5+. 5+. So I'm not detected. I rolled a 2. Alright, so now it's the convoy ship movement, because I'm not detected. I don't have to worry about the escorts yet. Now is the convoy ship movement again, and once again I'm not detected, so they don't know I'm there. They don't see the torpedoes, so they're going to move 3 inches straight towards the midpoint. Alrighty. That's the end of that turn. We go on to the next turn. We start with torpedoes in the water. Now, when you fire a torpedo, it only goes 3 inches out. If it hits a ship at exactly 3 inches, it will blow. They'll explode. But if it's less than 3 inches, it hits a ship, they won't. They haven't armed yet. It'll be a dud. Now, on the second turn and third turn, after you fire a torpedo, they move 7 inches. So, and then after the third turn, they're removed from the board. But so these are going to move 7 inches, but I can already tell I shot well. They're close. I'm going to hit with both of them. I can just eyeball it. Just 7 inches. This one's going to go straight, so this one's going to hit that ship. I did really good. I got close. Was patient, and this one's going to hit that ship. So I got 2 hits. Boom! Right away. Did very good with that shooting. I do have. Boom! Boom! Okay, so I hit those ships.